The big day, the big festival is almost upon us. 18 stakes over a 3-day period, June 6th through 8th. 8 grade ones on Belmont Stakes Day. Tickets are going quickly. Get your tickets. Come out and join us. Going to be an amazing Belmont Stakes Day. Want to talk about the Belmont Stakes a little bit. Give us a little preview of what's looking forward to us in the Belmont Stakes. We'll start out with War of Will and the second place finish in the Preakness, Everfast. They're both coming back. Now, War of Will, he's the only one that's going to contest all 3 Triple Crown races. And whether you're betting him, picking him or not, I think you have to respect him and you have to sort of be rooting for him because the fact that he's going to contest all these races, Mark Casse ducks nobody. He runs his horses. And War of Will, a horse who was badly interfered with, resulting in the disqualification in the Kentucky Derby, well, he got his revenge. He wasn't able to get it over Maximum Security, but he got his revenge in the second jewel of the Triple Crown. A decisive winner, a very good trip. Can he stretch his speed to a mile and a half? Everfast, was he a flash in the pan? Did he take advantage of a rail that was good? I don't know that the rail was necessarily carrying horses. I think it was more the flow of the race. Everfast came out of nowhere with a big improvement. His trainer, Dale Romans, has a history of pulling big upsets and winning big races. Those two will contest the Belmont Stakes, but Tacitus and Tax are waiting in the wings. We go back to the Wood Memorial, first Saturday in April at Aqueduct, and Tacitus, despite some early trouble, it didn't matter. He fought through it, and he ran down Tax. Now, Tax ran well to be second. He was a complete and total no-show in the Kentucky Derby. Tacitus, however, ran a sneaky good race. He was placed third after finishing fourth, perhaps wrangled back a little farther early than was necessary in the race. It gave him way too much to do, and he came running with his kick at the end. Tacitus, another Tappet, trying to win the Belmont Stakes. 3 of them have won the Belmont Stakes in recent years, and Tacitus is going to be a major, major threat to War of Will. They are the big two. We'll see if Tax can step his game up coming back to New York. Don't completely disregard him. He has run some very good races. We'll take a look at the Peter Pan, and this is a prep, of course, for the Belmont Stakes. Now, the winner of the race, Global Exchange, he is not going to run, but let's start out by looking at the start, and let's look at the one Intrepid Heart. He stumbles pretty badly at the start. Now, he's not a speed type, so it's not as though it took him out of his rhythm from that perspective, but horses can get jarred when they stumble at the start, and you never really know how that's going to affect him. And in this case, Intrepid Heart, he didn't run terribly, but he didn't run as well as he perhaps could have, and he was the favorite here. And if you're somebody who wants to use the star as an excuse, I cannot blame you. Having said that, I'm not quite sure he's good enough, but he's not untalented. And Todd Pletcher, as we all know, who's going to be running 2 or 3 in this race, he has a tremendous record, the Belmont Stakes. Now, some will like Sir Winston. He's the other horse for Mark Cass in this race, and he's the one that came charging at the end. And he's going to be the one that people say, look at him, he was making that big close to 1.125 miles. Wait till he gets 1.5 miles. That rarely seems to work out. Deep closers in the Belmont Stakes, a little bit dicey, but Sir Winston did come with a big run, and Intrepid Heart did have that start as an excuse. Let's take a close look at the Japanese horse Master Fencer, who's been running in this Belmont Stakes. He shocked a lot of people with his performance in the Kentucky Derby. No, he didn't make the triple, he didn't make the superfecta, but he was running in the stretch. Now, you want to say he loved the slop? Maybe, but I don't want to just say this was a sloppy track situation. This horse was making a significant run in this race, and I think you have to respect him a little bit. Now, obviously, his deep closing style, once again, like Sir Winston, may not be conducive to the 1.5 miles of the Belmont Stakes, but he's an intriguing horse coming from Japan, and he absolutely ran much better than many, many of us, myself included, expected in the Kentucky Derby. The Belmont Stakes, it's coming up pretty soon. Don't want to miss all the action. 18 stakes over a 3-day period. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Belmont Stakes Racing Festival. And, of course, the big one, the Belmont Stakes, will be run on Saturday. It is one of 8 Grade 1s on Belmont Stakes Day.